All right, I'm currently on the phone with Anton Melihov. He's another musician that reached out to me about the interview series. So I'm going to go ahead and give him the chance to introduce himself.
Hey everyone, my name is Anton, and I'm naturally born in Russia, in Siberia. My mother was a piano teacher, so I was always around the music. But when I was a kid, she got me into musical school, and she got me to learn piano, and that was boring for me. Probably that's because of the teacher. Probably I was too small, but I was 7 years old kid, and I was sleeping during the classes. So at that point, music didn't come to me. And later, about in 5 years, when I got older, I met guys who were already teaching, learning at the musical school, learning the piano. And I thought maybe piano wasn't my instrument. And I decided to learn the guitar, playing the guitar. And at this point, it happened. So I got addicted to music, and first I visited classes at musical school, and then I got a band. So, at age 15, I got my first band playing guitar, and that was really funny because all of the guys they were older than me, and I was a little kid, not tall. So I came on the stage with the guitar, small boy, and that was always funny. After this, because of my guitar playing, I got to Rotary Club. Rotary Club, it's like international charity organization, and they have the young department, Interact Club, and this club make concerts for poor kids. They make some charity concerts, so I got involved into this. I played guitar, and then they told me, "Do you want to go to study somewhere else, not in Russia, in different country?" And I said, "Yes, why no?" And I became an exchange student in United States.
All right. Well, I'm gonna jump in there quick. I didn't want to interrupt you while you're going through all that.
Yeah, sure.
But so let's kind of take a step back to first learning music. Tell me a bit about how you first got introduced to music and what it meant to you, that type of stuff. Let's cover that stuff.
Actually, as I mentioned, I met the guys in my school, friends of mine. They were already playing the instruments, and so the idea was to make a band with these guys. So I imagined that it would be kind of nice to have friends playing together, piano, guitar, and probably something else. So, it's not the idea of the music itself, but the idea of gathering people around the music. This got involved me into this. And it still drives me because the music gives the opportunity to unite people.
Okay, so you're kind of suggesting that it wasn't necessarily the music itself that kept you making music. It was the community around it, the other people that you're making the music with, kind of thing.
Yes,
Okay.
because the music is an international language. You can communicate with different people using the music language.
Sure. So you mentioned that you started playing piano, and then at some point you were offered the chance to come over to the States to study abroad. Tell me a bit about that. How was kind of the culture shock there, and then also getting into playing music in the States versus Russia?
I started piano, but piano didn't go to me, so I started to learn play guitar. So with the guitar, I came to United States,
Okay, my
and
apologies.
yeah. And at that point, there wasn't so much difference because the stage in Russia for like teenage boy and the stage here is mostly the same. But I was surprised that over here, for example, when I was invited to play at some charity concerts for some people, and they were having food. So it was so unusual for me because in Russia I performed before in the halls and people were listening, but over here they were having meal at the same time when I was playing, and that was like, why?
Sure.
Yeah, well, this was strange, but people were really open and welcoming, so that was not so like kind of creepy. That was cool.
Okay. And tell me a bit about kind of working with other musicians. And, you came over here to study. And then I assume at some point you also wanted to kind of enter into, playing shows and writing music. How did you kind of transition away from, studying versus actually practicing?
If to be honest, I'm not really the show guy. I'm not the producer guy. So the idea is to make a project and invite someone who's playing some strange instrument or singing in some unusual manner, for example. So how I came, I don't know. I always wanted to have the product in full, like not to play just the guitar or not to play some particular instrument. I wanted to create the product from the idea till the end. So I wanted to make the arrangement, to mix it, to record it, to produce it, so and have the song ready at the end, not just to play the guitar at someone's song. I don't know how. This just came to me.
Okay, so when you set out to begin a project, using that as the position that you're taking as the producer guy, um, how do you kind of envision what the music is going to be, and then select the musicians to fill in the parts that you're trying to make into your vision?
Sometimes I like on the YouTube I can find some interesting video and see or oh it's an Indian guy or it's a like Arabic girl. I'd like to make something with Arabic vocal or Indian vocal. So I make this music and probably this music isn't in the way to be Arabic or Indian. But after this, next step is to find a vocalist or some performer who plays some Indian or Arabic instrument, and he brings the flavor of this country. He brings the flavor of this culture, and it's always interesting to combine the electronic, which is not like Arabic, with the natural Arabic instrument, and this gives the interesting mix.
Okay, so you're kind of saying when you start one of these projects, you have an idea of the type of genre, and then you'll browse like social media, YouTube, whatever, to find the musicians that you think will kind of bring that genre to life, kind of thing.
That's it. Yeah,
Okay,
that's it. That's it.
that's
Or
cool.
probably
Very
someone
cool.
is already around me. So probably I find this guy or girl not in the media, but somewhere around me in the musicians community. So through the networking, something like this.
Okay, and so tell me about some of the stuff that you're putting out there and that you've worked on, and then also what you currently have going on.
Uh, Currently, I'm making a song with the Indian girl. Her name is Rahini. So she's here in the United States in Los Angeles, and also I'm doing some songs with the. Just about 5 minutes ago, the guy wrote me, so we started the project, and he said, "Oh, what if we make it sound like a Fifth Element?" This things.
Sure,
And
sure.
I thought, oh, that's unusual. Okay, let's try and do it. So I'm doing this, and also some things with the northern Russian musicians who are playing Jew harps, throat singing, ethnic so I love to combine electronic stuff with ethnic sounds, and
Sure.
it always like resonates with me for some reason. I don't know.
Okay. And what about the stuff that you're currently putting out? How would you kind of say that you are releasing music? Is it like you're building up a full EP kind of thing? Or once you have, one of these songs that you've envisioned done, you put it out? How are you approaching that angle of it?
Yeah. This is the second way. So if I have the song done, I just release it as a single, and usually I invite some DJ or some another producer to make the remix of this song, and I'm putting out the original song and the remix, so they go together in this EP single. I guess it's a single and remix, not the album stuff.
And then I assume you're doing full digital distribution, but are you also doing like music videos along with them, or any other sort of distribution?
I do not make it the purpose to make the music videos, but sometimes someone around me says, "Oh, it's nice music. Let's make a video." I say, "Okay, if you want, do it."
Sure, sure. All right. Well, where do you kind of want to see your career go? What do you want for yourself in 5 or 10 years?
Oh, I want to make a music with a musician of many cultures, like Indian. So it's like I feel it's like a mission to make a music with different people all around the world. So Indian, Arabic, Spanish, Japanese, whatever. So just unite people through the music, unite different cultures through the music. So this is my point.
Excellent, excellent. So, coming from Russia over to the States, studying, and then working with all of these different cultures and musicians, what are some of your favorite memories that stand out about, your participation in music?
Oh, that's kind of difficult questions. Because every song I'm working on, it's some like different point of memories, different flavor, and probably when I was in India, and I met some guy. I didn't meet him before. He was studying in the Buddhist monastery, and we didn't know each other. And I noticed that he's listening to music. And at some point, he said, "Oh, this cool song. Uh, do you want to listen it?" And he gave me this song. He gave me the headphones, and I put it on, and I realized that this is the song I made. I said, "Oh, you're kidding me. That's my song."
That's fun.
That's how we met.
Nice. All right. So where can people check out your stuff and listen to you?
Anywhere on every platform, if you type Anton Melihov, AntonMelihov, you can find my music. It's Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, any platform.
Awesome. I always like to give the person that I'm interviewing the opportunity to put out their last word. So a message in general that you feel you resonate with that you want to put out there.
Oh, your music is inside of you, so like you need to listen to your heart. And if you don't like the music you're making, don't make it. Just do the thing that drives you, that resonates with you, that makes you happy. Because this is the point. If the music doesn't make you happy, it's not your music. And that's it.